Sports College Football. Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Jayhawks ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Terrapins offense is on the field for the first time today. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
Give to the running back. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. After that last completion, it's second down. Leaves it with the back. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. The Terrapins are on the move. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds his target down the middle. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially...
He makes a grab. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's first and goal from the 5.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it. Got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal coming up. Back to throw. It's Edwards. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score Maryland 7, Kansas.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Jayhawks offense has the ball for the first time. And these two electrifying runners can put on a show, guys.
We always talk about the importance of tackling on defense, never more so than it came like this. When you've got two studs in the backfield that can make people look silly, you better bring hats to the football.
Yeah, and you think there'll be a lot of carries today? When you got running backs like this that you can feature, you're going to see them get the football a lot, early and often.
And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Skinner. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Jayhawks will have it first and 10. Wideout in motion. The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air. It's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. And And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll leave it with him. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Jayhawks have moved it inside the 20.
First down, Kansas.
They'll put the tight end in motion. They're getting this guy lathered up. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Neal. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Brings up third down.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
That makes the score Maryland 7, Kansas 3.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Edwards. Got his man on the outside. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. That's caught. It's Smith. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here's the handoff. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Gets open down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going to the running game. And the Terrapins get it past the sticks. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's complete on the right side. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Daniels. He's got his man. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Jayhawks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Williams. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
And they took a shot. I like it. Make the big play. Once you start getting closer to the goal line, you start running out of space, Jesse. Now, this big play down in the red zone in a scoring position.
Yeah, and it was a nice job, too, David, of the quarterback letting the coverage dictate where he threw the football. That wasn't a force. That wasn't a predetermined decision. That time, he was looking at the safeties. He was reading whether it was zone or man. He found his matchup, and here they go. Now
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
That is a nice job by the defense in a sudden change type situation. The play before, you just gave up a big completion down the field. So you got to try to stop the bleeding right away up front. Your pass rush comes through for you to create a negative play.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. 2nd down now after the sack. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Fires to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's going to reach for a long one and have to guide it in from the left side, 51 yards out. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. BYU is running away with this one, and they're just itching to ring that victory bell. They're up by 28 over the Astronauts. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Kansas offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence.
The Terrapins will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Arnold. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Arnold. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away.
Number 35, on to kick it away.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
They've got the screen set up. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. First play of this drive comes from the 27. The hand to the running back. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Give to the running back. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Skinner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Coming after it. Fires to the tight end. At the 45, on his way. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Jayhawks are on the move. They go to the ground. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Daniels. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that is how a punter helps out his defense pinning them deep in their own territory. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
On third down, going up top. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He gets a block. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give to the back. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down coming up. The give to the lone running back. Runs through a tackle. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. The throw to the outside is complete. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. He finds his man. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! What a catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Fighting off the defender. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Wants to throw, it's Edwards. Got a man.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And the defense gets to the quarterback. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Handoff to the lone back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Skinner. The Jayhawks will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misconnection, it's second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. He'll take a deep shot here. Brings it in down the left side. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. They move on top here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. After the misfire, it's second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Caught. Tackled, but he has a first down. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He caught it. Touchdown, Maryland! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. On the run, it's Neal. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin side. My goodness.
First down, Kansas.
To the air on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. Fires to the right. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
They're trying to get to it. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Yeah, and the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him and one guy.
intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. The rankings, the